Looks like we're talking about replacing 93 model pumper and putting a 94 model ladder truck on backup.
Reserve.
Reserve, that's the word. Purchase 2 new trucks.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
It has been thoroughly discussed during the work session in regard to this fire apparatus purchase, and I would like to move that the fire apparatus purchase and the complementary ordinances amending the budget for 2017-18 for these fire trucks be approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. The financing part of it, would that be part of the same, need to be part of the same motion?
It can be or cannot be. You need to do, please part of the motion, if you're going to approve the budget amendment on first reading and purchase them, that we can then go ahead and purchase prior to the final reading of that budget amendment. If you want to do a separate motion on the financing, that's fine.
6 months, isn't it?
We need to order by October 31st.
But it'll take about 6 months to get it.
11.
11 months?
It has been my understanding that we needed to send them a check to save $85,000. I'm for sending them a check.
185, isn't it?
162.
It's a bunch of money.
It's a lot of money.
If we prepay, Your Honor, we'll be able to save $185,000 by using the co-op and the prepay option on that. And whether we finance and that's sent a check through that finance, whether you choose to pay for it, strictly your decision there. But we'll get that option as long as we send him a check within 15 days to sign the contract.
And the 162 was for equipment.
Yeah, the 162 is what we'll be getting equipment. That's part of the overall deal.
Does that include the radios?
We've already got those, Bob.
Okay, that's good.
What is that, what is that?
We got them already.
There's already got radios in there? Okay.
Mr. Mayor, if my motion needs to include more specifics than sending them a check, I'll be glad to supply that, but it was my intent in my motion that we would prepay this expense to save $185,000.
So we would not be financing it.
Well, we could do that in November, couldn't we, Mayor?
You can make, yeah.
We can make that
whatever
decision in
We-
November or December.
you could.
We can finance those trucks when we get them 11 months from now if we need to, but
Okay.
I want to send them a check.
Okay. You understand that?
Yeah, so does this include first reading of the budget amendment? It did it not?
It did, because I said item D, ordinances amending the budget for 2017-18 for fire trucks, I thought.
Okay, that's fine. No, I just want to clarify.
Do we have a second on that?
Yes.
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 Okay. Any other questions or discussion on that? My question is, when we were talking a while back about the first responders, and I think we've got another vehicle in the budget for that, do we not?
It's a service truck, Mayor, for Station 2. Service vehicle.
Would that be used for
Yes.
first response?
Yes. And everything.
And we approved 3 new employees for that purpose, where we wouldn't have to use the big trucks
January.
on all of these events.
January, sir.
Yeah, okay. It just bothers me that 72% of our calls are not necessarily the use of the big trucks. So we do have to take care of the old obsoletes. Any other questions? Roll call vote, please.
Mayor Pro Tem Green.
Aye.
Councilmember White.
Aye.
Councilmember Harris.
Aye.
Councilmember Shanks.
Aye.
Mayor Mayberry.
Aye. That would take care of C and D, is that correct?
That's correct.
That is correct.